Well, I'm very fortunate to be surrounded by 16 musicians that are all great and that I all really adore.
It feels to me, and always has done, a bit more than just a normal, like, it's not just a piece of theatre. It's a bit more than that.
Performance art, sort of spectacular thing with a lot of music. It's kind of like a rock concert with 3 guys painted blue playing drums and doing all kinds of crazy stuff on stage. And people just generally look at me like I'm crazy, and then I say, well, just go see the show and it'll all make sense.
I think it's an immersive theatrical experience, but with many different facets.
A lot of the instruments we play are unique to the show. So even if you're an accomplished musician, you play guitar, or you play bass, or you play the drums, or whatever, if you play in the Blue Man Band, you almost have to relearn everything from the beginning.
We're surrounded by world-class musicians and world-class drummers, so we have to, practice a lot and make sure the music is up to standards.
It's a huge challenge to play together with people that are not actually in the same room, that are in different places all over the stage, and still try to sound like one unit.
Interacting with all of these other things that are happening while you play. So you're interacting with the Blue Man on stage, you're interacting with the audience. It's different every night.
Für mich und für das technische Team ist die größte Herausforderung die knappe Zeit.
Finding the energy of the audience and getting on board with that and getting people to come with us.
My childhood, that was a long time ago.
I grew up in the countryside in England, and I didn't have a lot of computer games or anything like that. I spent a lot of time playing outside with my friends, and actually I think that has prepared me really well for the character, because the Blue Man is has a very childlike innocence and playful nature. This curiosity and imagination about how you can make different things work and how different things can do.
My grandpa had a chemical making factory in the same warehouse, so there's just like crazy stuff going on all the time, something dumping something into another thing and then spitting it out into a bag and mixing it up, and assembly line stuff. That's really great things to see when you're 4 or 5.
Mein Vater ist Opernsänger gewesen und ich war selber im Kinderchor in der Oper, und also ich war schon immer auf der Bühne, hatte immer irgendwas mit Theater zu tun.
The team part of it, and the freedom that we all have.
Great place to work. It's really run by creativity. So it's a creative force that is within every Blue Man and with every human being that connects us all.
It's such a great mix of really great sounds, instruments that were built for the show that create, a complete new world, and really tribal beats, very hunting tribal beats.
Dass ich immer ganz am Anfang schon dabei bin und in der Regel der Erste bin, der das neue Theater sieht oder das Theater sieht, wo wir hingehen. Sie ist moderner.
I would say it's just like what happened the last years in the media world, in the music world, in the theatrical world, and all these things influenced what you will be able to hear now in the new show.
We've got so much great stuff in the new show. It's got all these cool iPad screens that we've built, so they're like huge mobile phones. It's very interactive.
For anything, any walk of life, anytime you get to learn something new is always rewarding and challenging and fantastic. And so we as a character get to learn this in front of people, and so then that is another unique theatrical experience where we're learning as we go and we're being affected by the audience. So it's it's a fantastic place to be creatively.
It's changed my life quite a bit. It's been my job for 20 years.
To imagine that Blue Man is completely out of my life is something I rather don't think about,
It's a very blurred line between me and my Blue Man. My Blue Man is a very stripped down version of me.
The biggest way in which it changed my life was by exposing me to this community and then allowing me to see the world.
The longer I do it, the more me and my Blue Man sort of converge.
I'm still here, and I really don't like having a job, so it must be good.
It is like a family.